guys, my name's Haley. Welcome back to the Disney Cupcake channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make some awesome Disney countdowns. I'm super excited to show you guys how to make these countdowns, so let's get started. So I'll be showing you guys how to make these types of countdowns in order from the hardest to the easiest. These are all super fun for any age and I love them. Our first DIY Disney countdown is a block countdown. These are wood blocks, so I'm going to show you guys how to make these. So the items you'll need to make this countdown are a glue stick. I'm going to be using a glue pen, some Scotch adhesive dot roller. You could also use tape, but I do recommend using these. Next, you're going to need some wood blocks. I found these at Target in the dollar section from Valentine's Day. So these were only $1 and there are 4 blocks. You will need 4 blocks for this. You may also need tweezers. These aren't required, but they may be helpful. Next, you'll need a bigger wood block. I also found these at Target. They're actually meant to be like cup holders or meant for pencils, but for this you'll actually be turning them over. So if you can find any sort of wood block, and if it does have a hole in the bottom, that would be a plus. Like I said, I found this at Target and it came in a 3-pack. Next, you'll need some paper to cover it with. I'm going to be using some Disney scrapbook paper, and you're going to have to measure and cut that to the size matching your block. I am using Mickey balloons. Whatever the main color is you're using, mine is blue, so I'm also going to need a solid blue piece, as well as some letters or stickers, anything you would like to use to decorate it, or you could also use a Sharpie or a marker just to write on it if you do not have any of the cutout letters. You will also need some number cutouts. Now these we got off of the Cricut machine. You could also just buy numbers at Joann's or Michael's or any other craft store. You could do those, or you could just draw or write them on. And next you will need smaller pieces of paper to go on each of the smaller blocks. I'll be using colors coordinating to the paper I used before, so you will need some of those as well. That is all you need to make this first DIY, so let's get started. So first what we're going to do is we're going to attach the paper to all the sides of my block except for the front. So now I have my whole block covered except for the front piece. Now we're going to be making the front, and I have letters cut out that say Days Till Disney. So you could basically write whatever you want, Countdown to Disney. You could also do Days Till Disney, and I have letter cutouts. So I'm going to be gluing these on, and since these letters are small, I'm going to need to use the tweezers for this as well. So there it is. Mine says Days Until Disney, and then if you have any Disney stickers, you always put those right there, but I also have a Mickey head cutout that I got, so you could also put that on if you would like. So from there, you can basically decorate it however you would like to. So there is my front piece. Now I'll just be attaching that to the front, and there is our little box. So I'm going to show you guys how to do these blocks. It is going to get kind of confusing. I'm going to have some stuff typed down below as well. You are also going to need a pencil. Take your first block and you're going to be writing 8, 7, 2, 0, a 1, and a 9. So that is the first block. It doesn't matter what order you do these in. This is just the way I have them. So if you're counting from 100 plus down, then you would have enough numbers to be able to do so. So the next block would have the numbers 4, 8, 5, 6, 3, and 7. The next block would have the numbers 3, 6, 4, 5, 2, and 1. The last block would have the numbers 4, 1, 3, 0, 9, and 2. So mark all of those down on your blocks first before you start gluing all of your numbers on. So I already have all of my colors sorted into piles. I already measured and cut them to be able to fit the blocks. Now I'm just going to attach them. So there it is. Now you're just going to do that for all of the rest of the blocks until you complete them. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention that you will need is a Sharpie or black marker. Now the reason you will need that is because you will have to fill in zeros and 8s and 9s if you are doing it like this, but if you're using stickers or if you're writing them on, then you won't need to do that. But if you are doing it the same way that I am, then you will need a Sharpie as well. So here is the finished countdown. It looks super cool. It's really fun to look for the numbers and count it down until you go to any of the Disney parks. Now the plus that I said before, if yours does have an open bottom, any of the extra blocks you can hide away underneath. That way, if you don't need one of those numbers, then they can be hidden. So there is our first countdown idea. This one is super fun for all ages, and I really, really like this one. Now on to DIY number 2. So here is our next DIY. So the things you will need for this next DIY are tape, scissors, 2 command hooks, these 2 printouts that I got from DisneyFamily.com. I will have a link down below so you guys can print these out. This one I found on Google and it just says Days Till Disney. You'll need black construction paper and red construction paper and a piece of cardboard and an optional hole puncher. So that is all the stuff you'll need for this DIY. Let's get started. So if you don't want to print these out, you could always just write Days Till Disney and put on yellow dots. And for these, you could always just cut out rectangles and write numbers on them if you do not want to print them out. I was able to print these out, so that is what I'll be using today. So first you're going to start off with your cardboard, and you are going to line up the red and black with this picture that we printed out, and then you can make it as big as you would like it. So I'm going to line up Mickey's body with Mickey's pants, and then I'm going to tape that to the cardboard. Next, you're going to be cutting around the cardboard as big as you would like your picture to be. If you're going to be putting it in the frame, then just cut it the size of the frame, or if you're just going to be hanging it up, then just make it as big as you would like it. So there is our sign. Next, you're going to attach the command hooks right where the buttons of Mickey are. Next, you could take a hole puncher or scissors and cut out a hole up here. Just cut it out big enough so that it fits through the hole of your command strips. Then from there, every single day, just slide your numbers on and off. And that is how you make DIY number 2. So the things you'll need for the last DIY are a glue pen. That is only if you're going to be using cutout letters. If you're not using cutout letters, you will just need tape and a Sharpie. But today I'm going to be using cutout letters, so I'm going to be using a glue pen. You'll also need a cutout Mickey head or a circle. You'll need a piece of construction paper. I'm just doing a polka dot paper, and then your letter cutouts if that is what you will be doing. You'll also need a frame and have the paper cut to the size of the frame. You'll also need an expo marker and a little eraser. You could also use a tissue or paper towel for that. Now, if you're not allowed to write on the frame, I also found this on Google. You could print this out and just put packing tape over top, and this acts as a dry erase board. So if you're not allowed to write on a frame, you could also do this. I'm going to be trying the frame today. I've seen a lot of pictures of this on Pinterest, so let's get started. So this is probably the easiest DIY I have for you guys. This one is super simple. So first step, all you're going to do is just attach your Mickey head to your construction paper wherever you would like it. Next, I'm just going to use my cutout letters and spell out Days Until Disney. So now I'm just going to be using the glue pen to attach my letters, and I will see you guys whenever I am finished. All you have to do next is just put your picture into your frame, and you're done. So there is our picture, and then all you would have to do is just write how many more days it is till you go on your trip. So that is the last countdown I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more Disney park themed videos coming soon. I also have a playlist up above from past Disney World vlogs. Also, if you guys are going to any of the Disney parks anytime soon, comment your count down below. I would love to check those out. I hope you guys have a wonderful time on your trip. If you guys end up making these countdowns, make sure to tag me in a picture on Instagram. I would love to see them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!